Okay, it's counting. I don't know. Just ask me a question.
Okay.
I guess it'll work.
Sounds great. Alright, for the record, would you please state your name?
Full name or just first and last?
Full name.
Olivia Jean Maslona.
Jean. Nice.
I don't think you're supposed to be making fun of me in this.
I'm not making fun of you. Where did your name come from? Do you know that?
Are you saying, like, how did my parents come
how
up with
did-
it?
yes.
Or, my mom, whenever one of her nurses in the room that was so great to her, whenever, like, she was having me, her name was Olivia.
Okay. What about the middle name, Jean? Where did that come from?
My grandma's middle name.
Makes sense. Okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
Now, where were you born?
Sevierville, Tennessee. Sadly.
How long ago?
Like, how old am I? 19?
19.
Yeah.
The next question was where were you born? Or when were you born, so.
May 19, 2000.
Cool.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to be answering. Cool.
Cool.
You sound so professional.
Yes. What is your first childhood memory?
Whenever I got detention in kindergarten.
Okay, what happened?
I a girl stole my scissors and I took them back from her and I cut her finger.
You cut her finger?
I cut her
with the scissors?
Yes, it's not like her whole finger came off. It was just a little cut and then no blood. But yeah, I got detention and it was in Sevierville, so that's why I moved here because the school system was awful. So yeah.
Was it just that one incident what makes the school system awful, or were there other incidents?
It was pretty much that. But who gives a kindergartner detention with all the high schoolers?
Oh yeah, detention.
I was like
with
the only one.
schoolers.
They had to help me like learn. Yeah, I was in kindergarten. Okay, yeah, pretty bad, but yeah.
How was it? Just like one day of detention?
Yep. I did crafts while I was in there. I can't remember it, and I remember the bathrooms being like too big. I had to have help. I was 5 years old, so yeah, and all the high schoolers were very confused. But
interesting. So you drew blood, and you get 1 day of detention.
I didn't draw blood. I told you that. I cut her, and there was no blood.
Oh, there was no blood. Oh, I thought that you said there was blood. That's my bad.
Not listening. That's fine.
That's why I have the recorder.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I don't listen.
I hope no one plays this back and listens to you making all these comments.
Okay. So, tell me about your childhood.
Which part?
All of it.
Was it good? Was it bad?
Yeah. Did you like your childhood? What were your parents like?
My parents were always happy whenever I was little. So I always remember them being happy and then everything working out. We would go hiking. I had a really good childhood. I was outside all the time. I never really sat and watched TV. Yeah, there was literally nothing bad that I can remember. And then when I grew up, you can realize other things that have been going on. But yeah, I mean, my mom, whenever she got cancer the first time, I didn't really know what that meant. So it was really weird. But I was like, oh, mom's just sick. But then she ended up being okay. So I was only like 9 whenever she first got it. So I didn't understand it. But after that, everything was cool.
And how did they break that news to you? Like, how did they try to explain it?
I don't know. I don't really remember. I just remember mom started losing hair and I like went in the bathroom. I think I told you the story, but I went in the bathroom and I was like, Mom, are you pulling your hair out? And she's like, yeah. And I helped her and I just grabbed with my hand a big chunk of hair and pulled it out. And she was like, oh my God. And then she got to cry a little bit. And I was like, what did I do wrong? But I was like 9. So, but yeah, I just remember going home in the car one day with my grandparents and I was like, why is mom still in the hospital? And they couldn't explain it to me. So yeah. Kind of interesting. But.
Wow. So what was your mom like growing up? Just like, what did she like to do?
She liked to hike and do a lot of athletic things. Cook. She loves to cook. Still loves to cook.
What was your favorite meal that she cooked?
I never ate any of it. I was always the picky kid. She would always be like, you don't like vegetables? Okay, I'll just make you something completely different. I don't know. Like meatloaf or something like that. Something gross with like onions in it. It's bad. It's bad, dude. But yeah.
That's funny. Where did your mom go to school?
Well,
Do you know that?
I don't know the exact school, but she like grew up in Wisconsin, so I don't know the name of it. But it was in Wisconsin. Yeah.
Interesting. Is your dad from Wisconsin as well?
No.
Where's he from?
Oh my god, I can't believe you've never asked me these questions before. He was born in New York, and then went to like South Carolina, and then went to, I don't know, a bunch of different places. He never really said his home. It was kind of like they were always moving around. So, yeah, it's really weird.
So how did they end up here?
Well, my mom went to visit Cumberland Island. I don't really know where that is. I probably should.
Same.
And yeah, it's like, it's weird though. It's an island, but it's in a normal state. So that's really weird.
It's in a normal state?
Yeah, it's so hard to explain. But whatever. Anyway, my mom went to visit. My dad was a park ranger there. And then I don't know if she saw him giving like a tour or something, and I was like, boom. And they got together, and then they moved here. I don't know why here, because mom wanted to move back to Wisconsin, but it was too cold for my dad. So they're here.
Interesting.
Compromise
on Tennessee.
Only 12 hours, it's fine. But yeah.
So your dad is a ranger?
Park ranger. He was a park
ranger.
ranger in Cades Cove. He's not anymore, he's retired.
Was that like his big plan?
Yeah.
That was his.
Right whenever he was little, he's like, I want to be a park ranger. And he went to school, and now he's a park ranger, or was a park ranger, and he retired 2 years ago.
That is awesome.
Really?
Like
Everyone
just,
thinks that's so fascinating.
Yeah, just like the fact that he had a plan at the beginning, and,
and then he knew, and he went for it.
That's cool. Where did he go to school for that?
That's a good question. I have no idea. He went to Maryland. University of Maryland, I think.
University of Maryland. Okay.
I think we're talking college. Yeah. Okay, college, Maryland, and my mom college somewhere, a technical school in Wisconsin. So that's it.
So you're interesting.
Dad got a 4-year, a bachelor's, and then mom got an associate's, or like maybe not. It was like a 1-year school. I don't know. I don't know what that would be considered now, but
yeah. Does your mom work?
Yeah, she's a teacher's assistant right now.
Okay.
So she works at John Sevier, TAing. And she used to work at a vet too, but she doesn't. So.
When she used to work at a vet.
Yeah.
That's dope. Why isn't she still working at a vet?
She wasn't like a vet or anything. She was like one of the people in the front. It was too much.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I worked there too for a little bit. God, you don't know anything about me. It's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Okay, growing up, what did your house look like? Like, can you describe it to me?
It was like out in the woods area, and I had like a really steep driveway going like up, and then it was never like, we didn't have an actual garage. We had one of those where it was like, I don't know, what would you call it, where it's like there's a pole here, and then there's that. It's like a covering thing. Yeah. And then like if you go like to this way, like left, that's what it is. Then the door is there, and then that was inside. Isn't it called a carport?
Yeah, that's what that room used to be right there.
Oh.
Until they built walls around it.
Oh, okay, yeah. But it wasn't a garage. It was just like that and open, which kind of sucks because someone could easily steal your stuff, but whatever. And then everything inside was like dark wood. I don't ever see it anymore in any other houses, but I remember when you'd open the doors, you could hear the creaking and everything. And then I had a, what are they called? Like a playground playset thing in the backyard. But okay. I had a big yard too.
Big yard?
Yeah, but it was like, I don't know the acres or anything like that, but it was really big. And then whenever you mowed it, it was like this. So you'd have to go up here and then like, I don't know what he would do. I never watched him do it, but my dad would have to mow down here, up here, and then there was a hill, so you can't exactly get a mower there. But he's always used a push mower, so he would just man. Yeah.
I hate push mowers.
I love push mowers. Extra work, but anyway, yeah, that's what it looked like.
Okay. What did you want to be when you grew up? Or what do you still want to be?
I wanted to be a singer. When I was little. That's not happening. Now what do I want to be?
What?
No. I have a friend, Cody, that wants to be a singer, and that's just, you have to be very, very unique. But I want to be a psychiatrist now.
Right.
Yeah, that. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember. The recording doesn't.
Okay.
Okay, so you're wanting to be a psychiatrist because it's interesting to you? What about it
I
is
love
interesting?
psychology. I love people that have like different issues. I like to learn about them, and then I want to try and fix them because I love to help people and try and fix them. And I mean, not even fix, but like cope with it or like make it easier on their family. Or like multiple personality disorder. That is just so interesting to me. I want to work with people like that. But yeah, that's why.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. Did you go to church as a kid? And do you still go to church?
Yeah, I did, but I mean, I didn't go every Sunday. We've never been like that. It's kind of like, we'll go, and they'll be like, we can sleep, and then we go. And I don't really go now anymore because of school, and I work Sunday mornings.
Ooh. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
What denomination was it?
I don't remember what the first one was, but the other one that I just went to like 2 years ago was like Unitarian Universalist. You probably have no idea what that means. It's like one God. Okay, I always ask how you explain it. It's like one God, one love for all. So it's like you don't exactly go against anyone. Like anyone's welcome and stuff like that. And then you don't base things off of like the Bible. Like you don't always have to talk about a verse and stuff. It's more about like lessons in life. Just things that happen in life. And then you talk about it. So
interesting.
I can't wait for one question coming up, if it's coming up.
I'm still debating whether I'm going to ask that question. And was that your whole family that attended with you?
When you say whole, do you mean me, mom, dad?
Yeah, basically.
Yes. Yeah, my mom and I would go more than my dad because he just sometimes wouldn't want to. But
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
So what did your family do? Did you guys ever play games together, like board games, or just hang out? What kind of board game?
Candyland. Have you played Candyland?
I have played Candyland.
I love Candyland. Never Monopoly because it would always take too long. My dad and I would play Chutes and Ladders. The Game of Life. I like that one too.
The Game of Life.
You've never played it?
I don't think so.
It's really good. It's really cool. But yeah, mainly Candyland.
What's the goal of the Game of Life exactly?
Like to succeed in life. Whoever makes the most money and all that stuff, pretty much. Whoever has the most kids and who makes it. You don't even have to make it to the end. Just whoever's doing the best in life. It's really bad, actually.
Yeah. So what is your definition of success then? Is that just whoever has the most money?
No! That's the game! And you know that's not me. No, I don't know. Just like really being happy and like enjoying everything in your life. Which you can't exactly enjoy everything, but whoever enjoys the most, I guess. Mm-hmm. You know? Doesn't have to be money, but anyway, yeah. It's fine.
Okay. So do you have any siblings?
Nope.
Do you have any cousins?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, tell me about your cousins.
Some of them live in Pennsylvania. Most of them live in Pennsylvania now. And they're cool, I guess. I don't really see them often. Usually like once every 3 or 4 years. I don't really make a trip up there because it's like a long time, like 13-hour drive and stuff.
So it's mainly the distance between the families is why you guys don't.
Yeah, even though Wisconsin, I'll try and go up there every single summer, but keep going.
Okay. You have any funny stories about your cousins? Things you did in the past?
They would, we'd be on a boating in Pennsylvania. They had oh my God, they were rich. And they had a boat, and my uncle would always try and whip me off the boat because I don't have a freaking boat. I wish I had a boat. And they'd be like, hey, let's whip Olivia off and see what happens. And I hated it because that's why I don't like tubing, because he'd turn it really fast, and then Chloe, my cousin, would hold on, and then I'd just go flying. But I'd do flips across the water. So it's fine, but yeah, that's a good one.
That sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, you'd love it.
Yeah, I do love the water. It's fun. Okay, did you have any pets?
Did or do?
Do/did.
Okay, so I'll go through all of it. So yes. I had...
Oh, and what were their names?
Kane. I don't know what type of dog he was. He was white. He was like a mutt. That's what we get usually, mutts. And it was a white dog. My mom loved him so much. He lived until he was 16. Yeah. And then there was one, a black one named Girl, because my mom used to call her Girlfriend. Yeah, Girl. I know, crazy. But she was awesome. She lived a pretty long time, too. And then I have Cooper now. He's a Jack Russell mix. I have Belle, who's a Corgi mix. She's so ugly. And then I have 2 cats, Pebbles and Trisket. They're tabbies. Yeah. I don't think I had a fish once, but Trisket ate it, so.
Interesting. Any funny stories with your pets? Anything you want to share?
I want to share. I don't know. Girl used to chase me around the house and like try and lick my butt all the time.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, see, weird story. That's pretty much it. My dogs don't really do anything. My cats like to meow at night.
There's no funny stories. Dogs are always funny.
No, my cats would like at night, Trisket will actually like walk around the house and just start meowing. It sounds like she's underwater and she'll start meowing. It's terrifying. Yeah. The look you gave, it's terrifying because she just, as I'm sleeping, I hear it and I'm like, oh my God, and you wake up and just sit there for a second. It sounds like there's a ghost in the house, but yeah, that's it. I don't have dogs like you.
Interesting. Yeah, normally people think that cats can like sense paranormal presence.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Animals,
I don't like that to think about that because I'm scared of that
maybe
stuff.
Your cat thinks there's a. Do you believe in ghosts?
I do. I do, but I don't because I've never seen one. But if I don't believe they're gonna come for me, I know they will come for me if I don't believe. Like,
interesting. So you think
I'm
if you
so
don't
scared.
believe in them that they would actually come after you because you don't believe
yes,
in them?
I think they'd be like, that's cute. You think I'm not real. And then yes, that terrifies me. So I'm just like, I believe, but also I've never seen it. So I don't know how you can exactly believe unless you see it. So, have you seen it?
No, I have not seen it. Well, no, we can talk about that later.
Okay, keep going.
I have some funny stories about that.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So do you and all of your family members get along? Like everybody gets along pretty well?
Pretty much. There's really never been anything bad. I mean, my dad's dad was kind of like tough to get along with sometimes, but I was younger, so obviously you don't really go against your grandparents. But now if he was alive, I think we wouldn't get along very well because he wasn't the nicest person. Very conservative, you know? But, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Anyway, but everyone else, yeah, pretty much we get along.
Okay. Did you see your grandparents often as a kid?
Which ones? The dead ones?
Both.
The dead ones I would see. Well, pretty much the same answer. Once a year for both of them. And we would go to Wisconsin. We go to Wisconsin still, like, every year in the summer for about 2 months to see my mom's parents. And then my dad's parents are dead, but we used to go there for only a week. Just me and my dad to see them. But they've been dead for I don't know how many years. 5? Never think about it, but yeah. Pretty much.
Was family dinner a regular occurrence? Like, did you guys...
Yeah. Up until I was probably like, I don't know, like 14 or 15, we just stopped, I think. Because I would be like, well, I have homework to do, and then they'd be like, oh, that's cool, and then just eat in my room instead and do homework. But now we don't ever do it. So, because I'm usually gone. I'm at school until like 6 or something. So, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, good times.
Yeah. What did an average meal look like?
What type of food? Is that your answer?
Yeah, kind of. Like, on average, what would you guys eat? Did your mom cook, or did, like, you guys get takeout?
No, never takeout. My mom cooked every single time.
Right.
And then, I don't know, they would make something like, let's say lasagna or meatloaf. They would eat it. Mom would make me a separate thing. Like, say they had spaghetti. Mom would just get meat noodles and then put butter on it and then melt cheese over it. And then they would eat the spaghetti. I don't know. We didn't never have something that was, like, planned for each day. It was always just random, whatever she was feeling.
Interesting. Why do you think you're so picky when it comes to food?
I have no idea. I think it's a texture issue. Because, like, when I eat fruits and stuff, oh, my God, I can't. I tried to eat celery. Oh, my God, that was the worst thing in the world. I literally wanted to throw it up. I am not kidding. If you would have seen that, you would have died. I ate it, and then it felt like I had to gag. It was so bad. So I think it's a texture issue. Not the taste.
Okay.
I like peaches. I love the taste of peaches. But not peaches. Oranges. And then, but I have to like peel all that stuff. Not the outside, like the inner stuff too. And then I end up only having like a little bit in my hand.
Fuzzy stuff or whatever.
Not even that. I'm talking like it's so hard to explain. If you had an orange and then you take off the outside and then take off the other little thing, then there's like that little bit left. Yeah, it's not worth the time. So, yeah.
Okay. So what do you do for work right now?
I'm a host at Calhoun's and Maryville.
Calhoun's and Maryville.
Yup, I am.
Do you like working at Calhoun's?
I love it.
Yeah.
Most of the time, unless customers are really mean. But they're usually not too bad. So they're hungry. So
what's the meanest customer you've ever had?
Oh God, I don't know. This last week there was a guy that came in saying he had 25 to 40 people for a wedding. He just came in and I was like, okay, well it's going to be about an hour and 15 minutes. And he's like, you expect me to stand up here for an hour and 15 minutes? And I was like, well, and I explained it to him and he was just like, I can't believe you. I just can't. And I'm like, well, how is that my fault? Like, you're the one that didn't make plans. But he was really mean. And then my manager came up and, like, was blaming me for it, so.
Oh, that's always nice.
Yeah.
They blame you for it.
But that was, like, probably the meanest. I can't even remember. There are so many occurrences, but it's fine.
It's fine. How long have you been working there?
A little over a year. A year and 2 months.
Mm-hmm. How long are you planning on working there?
I don't know. Just until I'm out of college. I am not going to work there for the rest of my life. Holy crap. Can't imagine.
And where do you go to college now?
Mississippi.
Right. And where do you want to go to college after that?
I don't. I'm not, like, super picky. I wanted to go to LMU. Now I'm like, that's expensive. And I want to be a psychiatrist, so I don't think I can get that there. So, I don't know. I don't know exactly where I want to go. I'm going to apply to a bunch of different places and then just tour them and see what I like best.
Good plan.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. That question doesn't apply.
What was it?
How many children do you have?
0.
0?
Why'd you stare at me like I was gonna say I had kids? What?
I don't know. I haven't seen you in 9 months, so.
Whose fault is that? Do you want to tell everyone why?
No, I think we're good. Are you in a relationship with anybody?
Hell no.
Hell no. Why do you say hell no?
Because everyone sucks ass.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Pretty much everyone. It's fine. Yeah. Now you're gonna get uncomfortable. I'm making you uncomfortable. It's good.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever spoken another language other than English?
Like, am I fluent? Or did I take a class?
Not necessarily fluent.
I took Spanish.
Like, could you get by in
No.
that country?
Oh my God, no. No, I've taken Spanish, but it was awful, so I didn't really get it. 2 years of Spanish. Yeah.
2 years of Spanish, you would
I can say hola, literally. You don't learn. And I was just like, okay. But I went with it, and I made oh my God, I think I made a C in Spanish, too. It's pretty bad.
That's an oof. Is it just Spanish? What's the other language?
No, Spanish, but I mean Spanish 1, Spanish 2.
I know. I was just
consecutive.
saying, was there any other language?
I know.
No.
No.
Didn't even try?
No! I had other classes.
Do you want to try to speak another language?
It'd be cool, but I realized that you have to learn, like, you can't just learn how to speak it. You have to learn the different ways of doing it, like verbs and adjectives and all this stuff. And I was like, oh my God, there are different forms of all of these. And there are, and it's so unfortunate. So, yeah.
Trust me. I know.
That's a no.
Okay.
You're nuts.
Have you ever traveled outside of the country?
I went to the Bahamas.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why were you in the Bahamas?
My friend Destiny had an extra, like, ticket or whatever with her because her sister couldn't go. And so I went for free.
Ooh.
It's amazing.
That's
so
nice.
cool.
Was it like a cruise or you just fly?
It was a cruise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
kind of unfortunate, but it's okay.
Unfortunate. Cruises are super fun.
They're okay. I just don't like staying on. There are like 2 days where you just have to stay on the boat and just be like, what do I do? Because there's nothing to do. And I'm like,
there's nothing to do on
I went on
cruise
Royal
ship?
Caribbean. I mean, so it wasn't, I don't know if you know.
Was it one of their smaller ones?
It was small. I mean, there were pools and stuff, but they didn't have like games. And I was 17
It
at the
wasn't
time.
one of those ones that had like a giant mall inside and like
no!
zip lines.
Oh my god, I would have died.
Dude,
That would have
those
been
are
so
so
cool.
much. Those look awesome. I really want to go.
I was gonna say, they're so much fun. You've been? No.
I mean, I've been to medium-sized cruise ships and small ones. I haven't tried the bigger ones because, more expensive.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to try and do that this summer.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
It'll be super fun.
They're fun, but boats for a very long time are not my thing. I love the lake, but I don't like being on a big boat that could sink. I can't have a Titanic thing happening.
Titanic, when was the last time a cruise ship sunk?
Look it up. I don't know.
It hasn't. Since the Titanic. No, that's not
That is
true.
not true.
I think there might have been one. I
don't know what
It
you're
doesn't
doing.
happen very often.
You don't know what you're doing.
That's fair. So, did you enjoy your time there?
The Bahamas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And would you go back?
Certain parts, yeah. I wouldn't go back to Nassau. That was awful. It was dirty. And then, I don't know the other place I went. Croquet? Something like that. that place I would go back to.
Okay, what was your favorite part about it?
The pretty water. It was so pretty. Like, that being on the beach and, like, looking at everything and how pretty it was, pretty much.
Okay. What was the worst thing about it?
Going to Nassau and then seeing how people have to live where they literally go to school all the time and then they come home to like having to go to the bathroom outside. They didn't have toilets or anything. They don't have running water, so yeah. That's pretty bad.
Yeah. And school sucks. School's the worst.
All the time?
All the
I couldn't imagine it.
No. Let's see. So, how many relationships have you been in?
Will, Brian, 2? 3. Sorry, 3. I feel bad. Zach, Brian, Will. I can't even think of them, so yeah, those guys. 3.
Man, I can't even think of them, so I guess they mean nothing to you now.
Apparently, I mean, I care about them, but we're not friends.
Interesting. Why did it end?
Which one?
Yes.
Zach, I don't know. He just like wouldn't actually spend time with me, and we were like 15, so that was my first actual relationship. So it doesn't really count. He would only hold my hand. And then Brian, it's like guys just end up not being into me after a while, and so Brian, that's what happened with him. And then Brian cheated on me too. And then Will, I don't know. Things weren't working out because he just was wanting to do things that I don't like. And like the fraternity stuff, he was only getting into that. He wouldn't want to come home and like see me. So that's pretty much it. We're chill, but like not friends.
We're chill, but not friends.
Yeah.
How long ago was your last relationship?
November. When is Thanksgiving? The day after Thanksgiving. It was Black Friday. That's when we broke up.
Why Black Friday?
I don't know, actually.
Like, I feel like that would be like there would be a reason behind.
Doesn't it kind of work that way? That like Black Friday.
Yeah.
Every Black Friday, I'll be like.
The only day that'd be better would be 4th of July, Freedom Day.
Oh my god.
The only one that'd be better.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, how did you end up with all of your previous boyfriends? How did they ask you out?
This is interesting. Zach, I don't really remember how he asked me out, honestly. I think it was one of those things that was just known that we were dating. Brian took me to the top of, is it called Lookout? You know what I'm talking about? The tower. Mm-hmm. He took me there, and then he was like, will you be my girlfriend? And I was like, yeah. Will actually was the most creative. He took me to Abrams Falls, and he said, I'm waterfalling for you. Will you be my girlfriend? No. And I said, hell yeah.
No.
So yeah. Gotta get creative.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's how they all asked me.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, what are your
You think it wasn't recording? Why'd you look at it like that?
I was looking at the time.
Oh my god, I was like, if it's not recording, I'm done. You better memorize all this.
Yeah, I know, it's recording.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, what are your various likes and dislikes? Of just like random, just...
Taylor Swift!
First thing that pops in
I
your mind.
love Taylor Swift. I love chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders from where?
Oh gosh, Calhoun's are pretty good. They really are, with mustard. I don't like mustard, but I love Calhoun's mustard.
Is it just regular mustard or like...
No, I think it's some honey mustard.
Honey? Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. Whew, quality. What I don't like fruit. I don't like vegetables. I love how I go to food right away. I don't like Kanye West. He's not very nice. I love golden retrievers. I love them. I love dogs. I love animals. I don't like snakes.
You love golden retrievers, but you haven't had a golden retriever in the past?
You think my parents would allow me to get a golden retriever? No, because
Wow.
they'd have to take care of it.
You had dogs in the past.
Yeah, they don't want golden retrievers. They like small dogs.
Oh.
No, I know. I don't really like Chihuahuas anymore, actually, because one of them tried to bite me at Calhoun's, and I was like, so nope.
The only reason why I used to like Chihuahuas was the Taco Bell dog. Oh,
That's it. That's why.
Oh my gosh. I hate Chihuahuas other than that.
They're such assholes.
They are.
They're really mean. I don't know what else I love. There's so many things. I love a lot. There's rarely anything that I hate.
Okay, what's your favorite animal?
Polar bear. They're kind of evil, but...
Why are they evil?
Because they eat their children.
What?
Yeah, whenever they're really, really hungry, they eat their children. You've never heard that?
No, I haven't.
It's pretty bad.
I guess that's true of most things.
It's awful.
Agreed.
It's bad, but yeah.
Wow. Polar bears.
They're good, though. I love them.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty.
And what's your spirit animal?
I'd see a chicken.
Why a chicken?
I don't know. I just see chickens, and I'm like, that's me. I don't know why. A crazy... What am I? What do you think I am? What would you get from me?
Oh,
I've heard Chihuahua, and I hate that.
A Chihuahua?
Because of my happiness and, like...
Talkativeness? No, I would... We've had this conversation. Probably a crane.
A crane?
I think so.
It's because I'm tall?
Tall, graceful.
I'm graceful?
Just kind of looking above everybody. Just kind of...
Oh my god! Are you saying I'm a judgy bitch?
No, definitely didn't say that. Getting back on topic. I don't like fruit. I guess, to finish it out, there are...
That's everything? Wow.
Yeah. No, that was everything. I have a list of words that I would like you to just read out.
Read them?
Yeah. Just
Which one first? Both of them?
Both of them, yeah.
Okay, do you want me to like stop after I say one word?
Yeah, just like a little bit of a pause.
Okay. Fill, pen, oil, hollow, fish bait, wash, help, feel, potato, life, pin, thorough, feel, follow, get, red, old lace, fire, fail, home, hit, wire, feet, doing, okra, greasy, mining, tobacco, foul, and lice.
Perfect.
That was only one list. Can you do both?
Keep going.
Okay. Lot, thought, prize, boil, pour, pen, choice, toll, ball, pour, trap, dress, cub, thing, fought, test, hand, nothing, this, morning, often, trimmed, clasp, cost, risk, story, ask, toe, fault, grasp.
Awesome.